Turnbuckle Tavern's YouTube page. Today we're going to be talking about Retribution. And before we get into that, though, make sure you guys click on the link in the description below. That'll take you to our Pro Wrestling Tees page, our podcast page, where you can rate, subscribe, and review. It'll take you to our social media pages, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page. Also, click the bell up in the corner so you guys know when we're coming at you with more videos. So, I mean, we're just going to get into it, man. That simply titled, just we're talking about Retribution.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on this? How they debuted, the lead up, the masks, the unmasking, or the unmasking to another mask, I guess you could say. What's your thoughts on all this?
Well, one thing I will say is I think that it could have been really cool if they would have done it in a different way. So I think the goal for this was to have somebody that, a group that was coming in and that was just causing, coming in and wrecking shop. And, they tried to do that. They had them blow up a generator, and then they came in and cut the ring up with chainsaws.
Yeah, the ropes. They cut the ropes up and
yeah. But I just think it kind of fell short on the chaos angle, because it's like they came in, like they didn't really mess with anybody in particular. They were just coming in and just tearing things up and then running away.
Right.
So I don't think that, that's not, to me, that's not causing chaos. That's just, you're just being vandals, really.
Yeah, being annoying.
Yeah. I don't know. And then they did the debut where they came in the ring and took their masks off and said that they had names, and the names, I think we could have done a little bit better on the names.
T-Bar, Slapjack,
Mace.
What's the two girls? Retaliation and Mia Yim's got another R word dumbass name.
Yeah, it's just, and then they come out and say that WWE has signed them to a contract.
Right.
Come on, what sense does that make?
And they said T-Bar has been tweeting.
Yeah.
Making himself look like an absolute fool.
Yep.
Ruining the credibility of any credibility these characters could have had. But he came out and tweeted, the reason why WWE signed us is because we were costing them more money by all the security guards we were beating up.
Yeah, I'd like to read one of the tweets, actually, because it makes no sense. Yes, WWE is paying us to destroy their company because we were successfully destroying it regardless. They think if we are under contract, then they can contain/manage our chaos, but they will be unsuccessful. Stop overthinking literally everything.
This isn't overthinking. This is just complete disregard for logic. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
So because I come in, like, so if somebody comes in and destroys all of my stuff, then I might as well put them on payroll so I can control them.
Yeah, it doesn't. Makes absolutely no sense.
Well, I think Chris Jericho probably had the best response to any of that.
When he just said, huh?
Question
mark.
Just like, there's nothing you can really even say. It's just, huh? Like, what are you talking about?
What? They've, excuse me. They've dropped the ball so much on this. Okay, one starts out, they are, like you said, annoying vandals, almost like Antifa. Okay.
Right.
So you're wondering, okay, where's this going to go? who are they targeting? Why are they doing this?
Hmm.
Like you said, they never target anyone specifically. They're just kind of going at the company. So you're thinking immediately when they're not targeting an individual superstar and they're targeting the company, my mind goes to, oh shit, this could be a major storyline.
Right.
We have an outside force coming in to take on this company. I mean, we all saw that done in the 90s with the NWO.
Right.
So on top of that, you're thinking, oh, they're going against the company, so this is a big storyline. On top of that, you're wondering who are they?
Yeah.
And then when you find out that it's a bunch of NWA or not or NXT superstars coming to the roster, I'm like, that's it. And then
Yeah.
there's no gripe. Their gripe is talent aren't being booked, we're being underlooked. But then you sign a contract, which takes away
Right.
any credibility. Well, not to mention the fact that during these shows, Raw, whenever they would show up, SmackDown at one point, whenever they were showing up, they were getting talked about by the commentary team. They were getting little packages put together by the commentary team. If you want to do this right, don't have them mention them. Make it seem real. Make
Yeah.
it seem like there really is people coming in. And I've heard ideas from other people who've said like a good idea, and this would be a good idea, but they'll never do it. If Triple H is behind it, and if
Yeah.
Triple H sent these NXT guys there because he feels that Vince McMahon is holding him back, and it became this larger story of Triple H wanting to take control of WWE. He thinks
Right.
he can do it better. He can make the company more successful than Vince McMahon. If Triple H came out, cut a promo on live TV where he's calling out Vince for ratings dropping, where he's calling out Vince for all the fans not liking the creative, if you brought in the reality of the internet wrestling fan base talking shit about how poorly WWE has been in recent
Right.
years, it would
Yeah.
immediately make it seem like, oh shit, this is something.
Yep. I agree, man. I think that, the fact that they shy away from all of this, I mean, we know that Vince doesn't like to give the fans what they want, but the fact that they're even, putting these masks on these guys, and it just doesn't make sense. It's literally another case of them going against what the fan base really wants to see.
Yeah, and you're not. I heard someone say that in the beginning of the storyline, the big push that made you tune in every week is who are these guys? Okay,
You're
so
right.
now we know who they are. So the only and then the question was, why are they doing this? Well, we know why they're doing it. And they pretty much invalidated their reason for doing it when they came out and said they've signed contracts. Okay. So that's gone. We don't we don't need to look forward to why they're doing it. We can't look forward to who they are because we know. So the last thing you can do is a big reveal of the man really pulling the strings of Retribution. Like who's behind Retribution? That's all you have left. And I don't think they're going to do that.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be
Yeah.
these guys are just Antifa type vandals who are I think I will be surprised if this whole gimmick is around in 4 or 5 months.
Oh, it won't be. It won't be. They'll break it up. It'll be something. I don't know, man. It's going to be something that is. They're going to have some tag team matches. And then it's gonna just flutter away. It'll never mean anything.
I mean, can you really see WrestleMania 40 T-Bar versus AJ Styles for the
No,
world title?
I can't see in 5 months a match on Raw with T-Bar. T-Bar,
What is T-Bar?
T-Bar, Mace, and Slapjack. Come on, man.
And
Like
then you name the females are Retaliation. That's not a name. That's like WWF 98 retaliate. That's like a pay-per-view title from the 90s.
They're creative right now, man. They are really just, I mean, they're dropping the daggone ball.
It's like it's 93, 94 WWF.
Yeah.
It's Duke the Dumpster Drozy, Knuckleball Schwartz. It's though, I mean, if anyone can defend Slapjack, T-Bar, like, please go into the comments below, because this is just awful.
If there's any way you can defend it, please do it, because I want to see how somebody can. Because it to me, I'm going to say it almost seems impossible to defend this.
I just want to hear someone who's loving this.
Yeah, I want to see why. What's the reasoning behind that? So, yeah, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let's get a debate going on. I want to know if this is actually working for you.
Absolutely.
You guys, leave a comment, and we'll be back at you with more videos soon.